How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Welcome back to the next episode of the AQ Nostalgia Quest series, and for today's episode we have a very long quest to go through, and that is the Hall of Memories, door 6, okay, which is let me see here. Wait, no, not this one. Hold on. Oops, accidentally clicked off. Okay, so yeah, Hall of Memories, door 6, and I've seen through the quest. There's a lot of dialogue, not so much fighting, but I'm going to be doing a lot of reading today. So yeah, there's that, and I'm not sure if we have time for another quest after this. Probably not. So it's only going to be one quest today, but it's going to be a lengthy quest. But before I start, oh yeah, there it is, the father's door. Yeah, it was this one. Okay, so yeah, before I start the episode, I just want to turn your attention to the right hand side of the screen. You guys can see a Discord link there. Yes, that is the link to my very own Discord, guys. Go ahead and join there, whether you're an AQ player or whether you're not an AQ player. You know, there's something for everyone there. Go ahead, join the fun. You can have fun talking with other players, discussions on the game. If you need help with something, there are plenty of resources there as well. Or if you just want another place to talk to me, go ahead and join there. I'll definitely reply you if you guys chat there. You know, come over, say hi, don't be shy. Plenty of other experienced players in this game as well. So yeah, hope to see you guys there, and without further ado, let us continue the episode, The Father's Door. Okay, hello, is someone there? I'm ready to act. We have some evidence about Ardendor, and I'm prepared to let the other one in now. You mean Donovan? Very well. Given our relationship, Korriban, I thought you may wish to observe. Were you speaking to someone aboard? I thought that I detected someone, and one of the doors came active, but no. It must have been nothing, just the wind. Very well, I have a possible lead on the analog. Meet me in Fair Harbor. In the meantime, Korriban, make yourself scarce. I'll find a place to hide. I'll return shortly. Very well. Okay. Are you certain you need to see this? This is breaking and entering. Our relationship with the Celestian has always been positive. I'm sure, my lady, there are details of these events I was not present for, and by your own admission, Valerian is an unknown quantity at this point. Valerian is, as the lady says, somewhat less predictable at the moment, but he does remain our ally. My lady, Lord, I plan to do Ardendor no harm, nor any harm to this place. I merely need to see the past to know what I prepare for. Even if Valerian is still trustworthy, he is under the scrutiny of our enemy. We cannot afford the attention. Then this is the door you seek. I caution you toward caution. Wait, what? Even cloaked in shadows as you are, he might see his shadows antecede those we provide. So you had best make this quick. The father's door, yes, this is definitely the one. Let's go then. What are you doing here, Celestian? If you come at the behest of that nervy bird man, I can guarantee you, power or not, that you will need an undertaker, not an attorney at law. That is not it at all. You are aware of my resurrection, how I came back like a phoenix, right? I've heard rumors, but what does that have to do with me? Have you come to waste my time with meaningless blatter, lawmaster? Enough. I will not tolerate being disrespected even if I can understand your objection. Wait, what? What? There's no need to shout, lawmaster. Really? I thought that was how it was done before. Yeah, he basically just disrespected himself further. No idea why he did that. Okay then, sorry about that. Something has clearly happened to your mind. Fail. Lord, forces are moving in the forest. If Daos discovers you here, he will discover your duplicity. Okay, I guess he didn't mean for that to happen. That's why everyone was so shocked. He doesn't even know it's happening, I think. Well, I appreciate the warning about. Thank you ever so much for just blowing our cover for Donovan and his lackeys. Hey, we are literally standing right here. If Daos learns of our activity, our plan to remove him will fall apart. So we really are working against him rather than for him. Fascinating. Yeah, my ear, Lawmaster. What is it you wish of me? Nothing. I came to speak of what I have to offer you. I am listening. While I like your half-sister, your conflict with her is not my concern. Daos is. The man killed me. He has manipulated my avatar, and there is evidence he plans to foment. Let's just say that he plans to cause my people and your own a great deal more trouble. Daos must be stopped. I gather you have no more love for Webb's web than I. I detest him and wish to salt the earth with his bones. Is there enough love for you? Excellent, then we can proceed. May I transport us elsewhere? Proceed, I suppose so, but if this is treachery... I've aided your sister in her search for answers. In that act, I've also given her an advantage. This might technically even contravene my neutrality. So, to balance that, I will aid you now in two ways. Abode? First, it is time to level the playing field. After today, you and your designated agents will have access to my facilities. You may use them freely. How excellent. But so shall many others. I am to be considered a neutral demilitarized zone. So like the DMZ between North and South Korea, okay. Should you take the wall up within my walls? There is no need for idle threats. I'm not a fool. What is the second cause here? Your half-sister has been planning and training. She has set in motion a new action. I'm aware of her activity with my half-brother. She seeks to fight the very creatures she pretends to serve. That is not entirely fair. She calls herself a Shadow Slayer because she seeks to fight the corrupting influence of the Shadow that has long hung over Darkovia for ages. Given your goals, I think you too would seek to fight this corrupting influence over the peoples of this place. You cannot unify anything in the face of that corruption. Who or what is the Shadow? You know, don't you? I do, at least partially. There have been many corrupting influences, and in fact, the Shadow may not be just one being nor any being at all. In spite of a certain Lorien propensity for misuse of the term Shadow in this one instance, it is actually more true than they realize. Yes, I definitely know what fell force spreads its corruption to Darkovia and to all of law, in particular its supernatural beings. Having nearly fallen prey to such yourself, Donovan, I suspect you already do too. You mean, if you go through that door, you will witness your answer. Be circumspect. You shall now see that which you sought to stop as well. You may wish to follow him, Korriban. I'll be along shortly. Stay hidden. You can come out, Remus. I know you are there. Mine are the senses of the wolf. So it was true. Everything the commander said, true. Dragev's betrayal is hard enough, Constantine, but how could you do this, you of all people? The beast has hungers all its own. It struggles, and oh, how it hurts. Not that you can understand pain, you always got everything. That's just an excuse. You clearly are in control of your faculties. How could you serve Father Dowse? And what do you mean got everything? Do not play innocent, Remus. We always competed, and you always won. In the end, it was even you who won Kara. Don't tell me you are still holding a flame for my wife, Constantine. I was, and always will be, your friend. Ooh. Don't touch another man's wife. I refused to pursue Kara for years after the two of you broke it off. Had you not pushed me? Do not tell me as if I do not know. I know. I do not blame you. But you just said, I know what I said. That's not important now. What is important is your first question. Pardon? Well, you know, there's a saying that goes, just because there's a goalkeeper doesn't mean you cannot score. But it also doesn't mean you should score though. Okay, enough of that. He wanted to know how I could serve Dowse. I can serve Dowse because it is the only way I can stay close enough to destroy him. Now, do not tarry here, friend. Your wife has a newborn child at home and another on the way. What? How can you know that? Okay, now you're stalking your friend's wife. That is next level. Sniffs air. I do watch out for my family, Remus. For better or worse, you and Kara are all I have. Lord, the shadows move. We'll meet again, Remus. Go now to Kara's side and please. Of course, I'll tell her nothing. I could not tell her of Dragev either. Thank you. Is your detail now sufficient? I know what happened next, more or less. Katerina was born. I did a dedication myself. I did not know that Constantine was working with Remus against Dowse. What I cannot understand is what went wrong. I need to know that I need to know that lest the mistake be made again. It is time to try a different approach. I'm glad you two were able to come on such short notice, accepting, of course, that you never did. I beg your pardon, Commander. These events are a mere fiction designed to gain more information. Remus, I need to know what happened to Katerina, what happened to your daughter, and how it is that the two of you became enemies. Why are you playing at Paladin? Why do you waste my time? I'm the king of the Lugaro. I do not answer to the beck and call of the Church of the Light. Nothing you say or do here is real. You are not real, Constantine. Remus is not real. I am not real. We are all just memories the world clings to. Then you will not mind if I kill you and be on my way. I have no time for this, Remus. We proceed as Commander Paladin may not mind, but I do. And while you claim not to be beholden to my church, your kind are very much tied to the light of the moon. Why do you suppose I let that be so, Constantine Petrovich? What is that? Impossible. And yet here we are. This is as the image says, a fact-finding mission. Nothing more. Are we ready to fast forward through events a bit, Paladin? Your will, my lady. They come. Remember, the woman and her children are spared. Why, Constantine? I will never think of harming my beloved childhood friend. Tell that to my reflection, traitor. It is not you I speak to, it is the shade. Constantine, I can barely keep up with you, and what's this? The forces clawing at my mind, tearing at my soul, Remus. They were too much. What? They have my son. I had to agree, but I made them agree your own should be spared too. Please, Constantine, do not do this. I fear I have no choice. Today you die at my hand. Oh. Constantine, I cannot locate Crispus anywhere, and the lady's forces are moving in. Do not worry about our son. The matter is resolved. As to the lady, sound the alarm. That sounds much like our cue to exit, your highness. This might get messy. In fact, I am counting on it. You are correct. That was the Light Priest. Our enemy is close, but who is this? Is this not the werewolf king's friend Eremus, my lady? Apparently the priest is still not above using harm to friends to coerce. Unsurprising, though potentially of benefit. He clings to life. Bring him to the castle. He can be of use to us. He was tainted already? What do you mean he was tainted already? How could that be hidden from me of all people? How? I know not, my queen, but the infection will surely kill him. How unfortunate. Well, then release him at Luminovia's edge. Let him die in dignity at least. Balius, is that father? It is. Something is wrong, Katerina. Use caution. Listen to your brother, Katerina, you must. You must flee from this place. Flee and let me die. No, Balius, go fetch Duloc at once. Father is gravely injured. I'll be fine. Right away. Calm yourself, father. We will get you aid. All will be well. No, Katerina, you must not. I cannot. You do not understand. Halt, playback. You have enough now, we think. I have. I know now what happened here. How horrible a fate there is. One's own daughter. How long have you known I came here, Lordmaster? From the beginning, Commander. You may hide yourself from the abode, even within him. But from me, within my own avatar? No, I knew and said nothing, for I figured your reasons were sound. And this is only one such beginning, I fear. What? The shadows had just begun falling over this family. Balius returned to find his father missing and his sister dead. Duloc pursued the matter further and traced the attack back to Eremus. That does not explain the time contradiction. Balius grew up not long ago. He certainly did not grow up this time. That too you can be shown, Commander, but it's not this door you seek for that. This is Eremus's door. For that you need the mother's, but you are smart enough to piece it together, I expect. I'm not sure that. He never told her about Drageth or Father Daus. The king was her childhood friend. As far as she knew, Constantine was dead and her husband had been infected by some monstrous condition that led to him killing her daughter. So she went to Daus and Drageth for aid. And for their part they provided it. They kept their bargain, at least in this time. I do not understand. Oh my dear champion, of course you do. The father existed and exists in many times and in many places. So he protected Kara in a manner sure to keep her alive for 1,000 years. But also a way that was sure to drive Eremus even further to despair and make him easier to control in the fall that would ensue. A way that let him whisper to the son unfettered by the father, but with the son always remembering what he saw. He sent Kara and Balius into the distant future, a future where Luminovia had already fallen and in doing so denied Eremus and Constantine both their prize. This shadow hangs over Darkovia and its corruption still remains. I believe you all have the information required. Return us aboard. Our plan is in place, Lord. Excellent. Falarin's aid has been invaluable. We shall use the techniques stolen from observing my brother and sister and our own unique talents to break the hold the shadow has over Darkovia once and for all. The Night Hunters will be prepared, Lord. That worked well. The timing was perfect. You're even better at playing with people than I am, Abode. You're a capable actor, but don't forget Falarin. Yes? The biggest acting is yet to come. I will not. Both sides have been set on their path of resistance. Paladin moves within law. Time is of the essence. I need to locate Ryusei Cartwright. Well then, proceed. Drop me off at Battleon, please. Sure thing, buddy. I see that I cannot escape the past even now. I must find my granddaughter at once. And there it is. The end of the quest, guys. Wow, that was freaking long and a freaking mouthful to say. Oh man. Shadow Slayer's shield. This shield is infused with Cinera's desire to destroy the shadow hanging over Darkovia. It will serve you well against all manner of creatures of earth and darkness, increasing its protection even more if you face any Darkovian creatures. Okay. Protects 21% to both earth and dark. But we already have better compression shields for that, and this is not max level. So paintings, what do you have? Donovan, we have Falarin, all 100 tokens, and then we have Light and Darkness. This is actually not bad, but I'm not gonna waste tokens on this. So yeah, actually we still have time. Do we want to go through one more quest? Hold on, give me a moment, guys. Okay guys, so I think we will not, because the next quest, it's also long, not in the sense that it has a lot of battles, but in the sense that it also has a lot of dialogue like this quest. And I think I'm quite done reading for today. So yeah, that's going to do it for today's short episode, guys. Also, we are reaching 3,000 subscribers very soon. Do go ahead, subscribe to my channel, share my video with all your family and friends, those who play AQ, even those who do not play AQ. Now's a good time to, introduce them to the game, introduce them to my videos, and of course, be sure to join my Discord. I'll be doing a 3-part giveaway once we reach 3,000 subscribers. So yeah, really thankful if you guys will help me reach that goal of mine. And that is going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to give this video a thumbs thumbs up, and of course subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more of such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Peace out.